Hey guys, Mansoor here, and today we're back with another episode of This War of Mine. If you haven't seen the first episode, well then go watch it, you dumb butts. It's up on the channel, and it's pretty fun. We actually got off on a good start instead of what always seems to I always seem to die. But we were robbed last night, so let's see what happened. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us that we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves. Katya had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Alright, so because I had Pavli and Bruno guarding, while Katya scavenged. Everyone's tired, so we are going to upgrade our workbench, which will also craft a whole bunch of more interesting things that we're going to need. And those two can sleep so they can feel rested, and we're going to see what else we can do with Bruno for the time being, since everyone else is asleep, and unfortunately, I don't think there's too much we can do right now. Let's see, we can make fuel. We can make 2 fuel, because we don't need 2. Books are not the most important object of our well-being right now. You're hungry. And that's it for the workbench. Let's see, can we craft anything at the metal station? Saw blades. We can use to get through metal bars and chains to get to otherwise inaccessible places. We're gonna make 2. Because I'm assuming we're gonna need them later, because we already used one in the last episode to get to that. To get to those buildings. And we got someone at the door that needs us to help them out. So, hey, I need help. Please open up. Alright, sir, we shall help you. What do you want? Thank you for opening the door. Thank goodness you're here. A shell hit a tenement down the street and people are buried beneath the rubble. Please help me pull them out. Every pair of hands is needed. You'll organize a makeshift hospital for the wounded at my home. I have some beds and medical supplies. Will you help? We'll help. And in this game, it actually keeps track of your mental ability. So probably he was just hungry and tired. Now that because we did a positive deed, he's content instead of not content, I guess. And in his bio, it will tell us what he thought about the situation. So if a shell hit our shelter, we could be in a similar situation to those people. They could count on us. I hope we can count on them. And Katya also agrees with the fact that it's a good thing because she's now content. We just had to go help our neighbors. They would probably do the same for us. And they need to sleep, and there's nothing else I can really do except craft those saw blades. So I think we're going to end the day here. And I'm going to send Katya to scavenge and probably the guard. Let's see. But what do we need, really? I think we're going to visit the ghost house again, and we shouldn't need anything. So head out and get us a bunch of materials. Let's see. Things we need most still are components, wood, and parts. So toolbox full of stuff, the gears, literally, and the planks of wood. That's what we need. So let's see. Actually, let's just take everything for now, and then as we scavenge more places, we can figure out if it's stuff that we need or not. Cigarettes, I don't want. Water, weapons. Alright, I don't care about cigarettes. They're gonna help well. And coffee, I don't think it's gonna help. It's limited. Some of us drink coffee to find strength or to survive another day. Its limited availability in wartime makes it a valuable commodity. So even though it may not be, the most likely item on our list of stuff we need, It's sounding like coffee would make us. It's pretty good in the bargaining world. So, we need more water, we need more parts, we need more components, we need more wood. Alright, so we have 7. I kind of want to keep everything, so let's see if we can fill up on coffee or another thing. I'm assuming we can't because that's a fridge. So let's see. More components, more water. Alright, there's still a lot of sugar, which sugar will be helpful, but that's crafting, not drugs, sorry. Sugar will be really helpful in crafting, moonshine and alcohol. So, we're not at that stage yet, so luckily we don't really need to worry about obtaining that. So, parts, okay. It looks like we could do 1 or 2 more runs here and get everything that we really need, because there's not too much stuff that's extra here. Because it's like I could collect probably all the, I don't know about the stack. Looks like as you can see, like for some things there's a stack limit. Like the wood is 2 and the components are 4. But like water, I'm carrying 9. So, let's see. But hopefully, I think we'll come back here tomorrow as well. And then I think we're going to be done with this building, at least for now. It's like, what else do I really need here? Like, I'll take the weapon parts, I'll take this. I can't even take the electrical parts. Like, I'm full. Like, I'm literally full. So we're actually going to leave. And then that makes me mad, because then I have to waste a whole bunch of space. By a whole bunch, I mean like one of my slots on carrying like 1 or 2 electrical pieces instead of like the 4 I'd wish to get in this case. So Katya's gonna return home, and Katya's back. We're gonna hope that nothing went wrong when we were gone, because we can't afford for stuff to go wrong. Like, we really can't. So let's see what happens. Day 4. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish you could bring so much every night. Oh, Bruno's back. This night was calm. Bruno returned after helping pull out some people buried under that collapsed apartment building. Katya had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Right, Katya's very hungry and tired. I've been around more than any of my friends and relatives. I've met famous people, readers found my interviews funny and incisive. When I try to write down my experiences, I'm stuck. I want to find out my folks, not write about them. I wish I had been seeing them more often. Well, Katya, I'm sorry, but that's what we all realize that later in life, that the stuff that we wanted to do is different than the stuff we needed to do. And everyone's very hungry, so I'm gonna have our cook up some food. Bruno, are there any animals left in the city? I'm sorry, I'm eating a rat or a pigeon. Sir, we got some food left, so don't worry. And Katya's read hers and probably did not get us any information about him. So they're both sleeping. Bruno will eat, and then I will whip up, see if I can craft anything new. He needs to finish cooking those meals. He really needs to eat, so I think I'm actually going to take Pablo off of the couch. Bruno, you can eat. I'll send him to sleep, because like, he's probably need to sleep the entire day. So probably go eat. I wouldn't mind another helping. Well, stop being greedy. We don't have. It's wartime. You have food now. You're not very hungry. You're just hungry. So probably will eat, and I'm giving Katya better treatment. 1, just okay. She was the luck of the draw, like 50-50, and 2, she did go scavenge last night, so she did a good job. Let's see what we can craft. A table with some simple color where we compare herbal meds, bandages, and low quality roll-up cigarettes. We can upgrade it to make real meds and good quality cigarettes. Let's craft it because we're gonna need that eventually. So we might as well just start crafting it. We need food. Yeah, I know, but we just cooked a bunch. People will eat. Oh my gosh. Someone's here. No, craft. Right, because see, Katya's, because of that, that we helped out. See, Pavles went away. He was content. But, Katya's going to help out, and Katya's really happy. Shush, I know you're not. You haven't slept in some time. Alright, you're gonna go to sleep. Then Katya's gonna barter and see if we can get anything. It's quite come being honest. We need that, and we're gonna need veggies. Let's see. I want to take the fuel because that's very useful. And how many weapon parts do we have? 4. We'll keep, and then we'll try to trade some components away. We don't have a lot of stuff to trade, honestly, though. Can you just take our herbs? No, you suck. How much does a coffee sell for? Coffee sales are nothing. 2, what's how many? That offers 2 aggressive. Alright, so we're gonna trade 2 herbs and that for all that stuff. Which we need. I know even more. I really want this wood. This wood would really help. Wait, I want to see something. So it takes, I think it's 10 components for a crowbar. Let's see. So that's a, I don't know if durability means anything though. I think we're gonna put the crowbar up for all the components, as much wood as we can get. Let's see if all the herbs will be enough. Alright. But I'm gonna want to craft. I'm gonna want to craft that. So we're gonna craft the rest of those. And then, can I just give him sugar? I can. But that's giving him too much. So, I won't do try harder. Alright, I'll give you 1 piece of sugar. Fine. So it's something. There. Can I get 2 more? You're so greedy. Fine. Take that. Katya, close the door. On you. Katya, you did good. Good job. Go eat. You deserve it. So unfortunately we did trade a bunch of our herbs away, which is annoying because that's a good way for us to heal, but we did get a lot of food. And now we got a whole bunch of components. Which hopefully means when I send someone out to scavenge again, maybe it would just be worth it to gain a bunch of that sugar, because even though it's not good stuff to trade, it's still stuff to trade in. Homegrown tobacco. We don't need tobacco right now, because I don't see a point of it. So Katya, we need a 3rd bed. We also need, I kind of want to make a board up. I'm going to make a board up because we need to start protecting our place. So everyone's still asleep. Okay, so we actually have a day worth of stuff to do. See, so the problem is if I have both people guarding and I have 1 person scavenging, all 3 of them are going to be tired in the morning. And which that means I'm going to have to at least spend half the day doing something so 1 person can sleep, then I can flip, and then we can end the day. Because honestly, this is just like all about the like base maintenance and all that fun stuff, which is just all the boring, fun, just construction and trading that's going on. So we don't need a stove, we don't need a workshop, can't get a rain collector. That's I think our our next objective is this, to trap for animals, because we need food, and that gives us food. So we're going to make one more board up, because that's just more protection. We have 2 beds. I don't see the point of a third at this point in time. And also, there's nothing that we really need all the wood for right now, because everything we can craft, as long as we just start getting better stuff. So, Katya will craft that, and then I think the goal is going to be to try to up. I want to get rain collectors, so I'll see what I need for those. I'm going to try to get 2, I'll see if I can get stuff enough for 2 rain collectors and 1 trap. So food is a very, very hard resource to get here. Alright, Katya, guess what? The bed is open for you to sleep. So go get some deserved rest. And Pavli is grinding that out, and the only problem is we do not have a crowbar now because I traded that away. So let's see. We can make a crowbar. Let's make one. And that's honestly going to be the rest of the day, so we're just going to end the day. Let's see. I don't actually, I think it's, we're going to, Pompey is on deck. Katya and Bryn are going to guard. I don't, the school's been shelled several times, unfortunately, most of the stars, so it doesn't say danger, so I think I'm going to take Convoy. But it says to bring a shovel, and I'll bring a lockpick and a saw blade just in case we need to get through some tough areas. So it looks like in this episode, we'll also be able to get through 3 days. No. We don't know what's going on, so we gotta actually watch our sound as we go through the building. Okay, so we see a pile, so we're already gonna be happy that we have the shovel on hand. Nothing worth taking. Okay, there's just a rat. So now we really gotta be careful, because the more the stages in the earlier, I think it's just kind of like, you know, a regular game, it like gets more intense as we go on. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna open this door. Looks like we got some trash that we gotta get rid of. So luckily we got our shovel. We'll start digging. And just so you guys know, if for some reason I am an idiot and do not keep track of the time, or he's too far away when I ask him to come back home, he will not instantly die, but he is going to take a long time to get home. He's going to have a high chance of getting injured and or killed, though. So that is something I do have to watch out for. And then there's nothing up here except for that pile. I want that pile, so... And you can also see the sound circle he's making with the shovel is a lot lower than what he would be making if he had if he was doing it with by hand. So I'm also going to go back around here and open this door so we can just go right through instead of having to go around. So many components, so much wood. That's very nice. But I want to see if I can find someone to use the lockpick and the saw blade, because I still want to be using 2 spots if I don't need to. Because as you know, everything we can get is something that's going to be helpful. Let's see. Alright, we have 3 places to scavenge. So, 1 electrical part. We've done pretty good on what we actually have and what we can't take. And of course, as soon as I say this, there's going to be so much stuff here. Yeah, I'm buying so much. We're going to take a little bit more components. Because components we need. Oh, this place is huge. Even more components. Okay, there's a bunch of materials here. We can scavenge here, see what we can get. Even more components. We could literally just take a whole backpack of components, all 48 worth. But I don't feel like that'd be the best use of time and resources. It's better worth to spread them out. So Pavle will come through here. Ooh, I just saw a interface to use that. Even more. So it looks like at least this part is mainly going to be materials because that's all that we found here. And I'm not complaining, there's a bunch, but we're not actually going to get a bunch of like medicine or other things. So we really got to be careful of how we use stuff. So let's see the other pile. Durability is still looking good. Alright, so good job, Pablo. Keep digging. And I'm just worried what's under here because we haven't seen or heard anyone. But that doesn't mean something bad can't happen. So we will head down. That pile is dug out. Shovel still somehow isn't broken. So climb down that. And then this will give us a nice straight shot out. Which, that's very nice. So, see, that's why we brought the saw blade, just in case we had one of those situations. Let's see. This item is broken. Okay, so now we can break. Looks like we can break down that door from this side. Broken shotgun and jewelry. I kind of want. Jewelry's worth more than 2 pieces of wood. Let's see what this says. Found out her mom. It's terrible. A girl I knew was shot today by a man called Sniper. I can't believe I won't see her again. She was such a kind girl. What did she do to this sniper? They turned off the electricity and the teacher said we have to stay in school a little longer today. I don't know why. I want to see you and Dad already. At least I promised to bring you this letter. Will you come and take me home? Oh, that's actually very sad. So she probably died when she was not in school, but like around. So that's sad. Actually, I don't want to take the parts. I want to take the components because those are harder for us to get. So I think tomorrow, and by tomorrow I mean night 5, we're gonna see if we can do anything else here with this lockpick, but if we can, I also want to make sure that, so like, as you guys saw, like, when I decided to help that man, like, he became content, which is a positive thing. The thing is, I'm worried about is what happens if I try to do something negative. Like, are they gonna feel sad? Is it gonna make them worse? So I need to watch out for that. I don't like, what does this mean? This means hide. They took my food again. No, there's one here. Yeah, you can always kind of find. I kind of want to look at what's over here. No, it's almost time to go. Let's leave. So let's start crawling out. So we got a bunch of stuff. Honestly, I think I'm most excited about this broken shotgun because that can turn into a super overpowered weapon for us. I'd probably be trying to find ammo for it, but as you've seen, we've seen, you know, 1 or 2 things of bullets around. There's never a point for us to get it. Because the problem is it, like if we brought like the crowbar or the shovel, it takes up 2 of our slots. So I kind of don't want to take it if it's going to take up 2 slots and I don't have like a for sure reason I need to use it. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. But I may just be good around the shelter. This night was calm. Pavlov was searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Yes, you did, sir. It seems like Bruno's trying to feel better. Oh, fuck you, Bruno. Stop ruining the vibe. We're slightly sick. Take some meds. See if that helps. He's gonna sleep all day. he has tired and slightly sick, so he's official double whammy. So, we need more weapon parts. We have the crowbar, we have the lock, we have the shovel, we have the saw blade. We don't need the knife. So it looks like there is some some form of like combat in this game. Woo! So we have the like level 1 workshop and this level 2. This is gonna take a bunch of components, a bunch of wood, a bunch of parts, a bunch of electric parts, and a mixer. And that's not cheap. None of it is. So I can't even craft rainwater collector because I didn't get everything I needed. What does it take to upgrade this? More wood. So we're still need to go get a lot of wood anyways. We're gonna do the board up because that's gonna again keep us safe. And both these guys are sleeping. Bruto's recovering. And see, another problem is like even if I like want to switch out, if Bruno's sick for even like 2 days, I have to keep him in bed. But I'm assuming I'm gonna have to keep him in bed because that's the only thing it says that he's recovering. And just common sense, like if you're sick, you're not supposed to be outside a lot and scavenging and dust and dirt all day. It's probably not the best thing for your health. So I'm assuming that we're gonna have to keep him sleeping until he recovers, which is not good because I just gave him meds. So if he doesn't heal soon, I'm kind of worried. I do not want to give him the good medication because good medication is extremely expensive and rare to boot. So we don't want to use it. Let's see what's on the radio. Most animals disappear from the streets. Keep that in mind when buying meat from dubious sources. Oh, that's great. The city program is suffering extreme shortages of animals' vital supplies. This goes on. People soon become scavengers, scouring the city for anything abuse. Isn't that what we're all doing? Okay, it's really nice more perfect on the park. So look, already there's nothing. Like, I can't really, there's nothing I need to craft. I have everything I need. The only thing I want is maybe a hatchet, because the hatchet can chop furniture, so that means we would get an influx of wood and probably like fuel, just because like when you chop stuff up, you wouldn't get it in like perfect things. You get a bunch of like scraps, which would be good for the stove, so we can cook. But there's nothing we can do. It's 64 degrees in the building, and we honestly have to wait for we have to wait basically for probably to wake up. So, okay, so we now have an influx of components, which is nice. We need wood. It's like the main material we need. Fortunately, our soldiers a place where we can get some respite from the war. We only have one chair, so we need to get chairs. We have beds and we sleep in some condition. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll have a place to rest. We made a radio listening to it. We really miss books. Well, thanks for telling me I need more books. A good book helps forget the horrors of war. Seeing out for a slight respite in these hard times. Cups of coffee per day. One? What do you mean cups of coffee? Coffee? No! You cannot drink our lovely coffee, and we lack cigarettes. Oh, that's great. All bridges and walls have been boarded up. We should be able to repel minor attacks even if we are all caught sleeping. Okay, so basically, doing all that defense work. Let's see if I can craft any more of those board ups. I don't have the wood. Okay, so see, we're done with crafting those. So chairs, good. I kind of want to make the better chairs, because this doesn't make us feel more like home. So the goal is to find weapon parts and find wood. So I can craft a hatchet and we can start chopping things down. But I think the scavenger life is gonna be a pretty strong thing in our future for the time being. Alright, probably I think that's it. So let's end the day. Cut, what do you mean? Oh my gosh. So guard, sleep, scavenge, airport. The last plane left a long time ago. Now the airspace over Pokemon is closed for civilian traffic, and the army shoots at any vendors. They have permanent outposts in the control tower. We don't need that. This older apartment building is owned by an couple and their son. They're still around, somehow managing to find enough looters. They probably supplies like food and meds, but won't be willing to share them with us. We can try to steal or take them by force. Lockpicks might come in handy. Again, I don't want to do stuff to people. So all that stuff we have is 7%. Anyways, I don't want to do stuff to people unless we absolutely have to. So that's why I'm like we could do semi-detached house, but it's abandoned part. I really don't need. I really don't need to worry about people. So I'm gonna just send Pavli. Because we're not even gonna need anything. We just need this stuff, and we just need to get a bunch of wood. That's all we need. It's a bunch of wood. So let's hope that Pavli can bless up and get all the materials that we need. And we know that there's no one, we didn't see anyone down here at all, so hopefully it's safe enough, for us to just continue on, be safe, and yes, there is. Okay, so there's a bunch of parts here. Oh, nice, plenty of wood. So that'd be 24 wood, which would get us pretty far. Honestly, I think I'd take like 8 components, just because like I could craft some fuel with the components and just do like other small things with them, but definitely not that many. Like 12, and then I can take the rest in wood. And then I want to see what's down here. Plenty of wood is down here. So we found there's actual stuff, like this is where actual stuff begins. But there's nothing I really need. So let's see. There was a sketchy guy over here last time. It didn't seem like he was harmful. Let's see what he says. They're sleeping. Close the door. Close the door. There is no hope. No. Hey, don't sneak up on me like that, pal. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Okay, it looks like you're picking up stuff. That doesn't make me feel too safe. Parts. I kind of want parts. Okay, so there's so we need a saw blade, and that's looks like it says like a you're taking something out of someone's pocket. Okay, so fridge. This is where the good stuff is. Plenty of water, which I think is worth me taking that. Because I could technically trade water for more than 2 food. So it looks like the stuff like with the handprint is legal, but I don't want to risk it. So let's see what they say. Still also, I prepared this secret stash behind the fridge like you've asked. I already put some sensors so you can see if it works for you. Secret stash, okay. So like right there, like there's a pickpocket thing. I'm assuming that like would steal. Like this is technically out in the open. Raw food and moonshine. Food is very valuable, so we'll keep the food here. We'll take the food. And then we're gonna climb up here, see if there's anything we need. I want to take a look here, because it looks like there's something there. Hoping it's medicine. We do need meds. Yes, we're taking, oh, I'm sorry, but we need that. It was free. It was free for us to take. So, okay, I could force his luck if only I had tools. So that means we need a lockpick to finish up here. See, should I feel bad about taking this stuff if it's like free? Alright, is it okay because it's like technically it's all just lying around? Alright, so everyone here seems friendly since as long as I don't piss them off. Which it doesn't look like I'm doing, so sorry for waking everyone up, but I'm leaving. Thank you for the food and the meds. We literally got everything we needed, so. And we didn't get as much wood as I would have liked, but we did get medicine, which was worth a lot more than 2 pieces of wood. And Pavle is back, and we'll see what happened. We'll see what happened while we were gone. See if the shelter got raided. But if not, I think that that's going to be the end of our second episode of This War of Mine. Let's see. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. If you guys are continuing to enjoy this series, please leave a like down below so I know you want me to continue this series. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys are as well. And we've been raided. Great. So someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared. But they must have been more scared than us. So we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't see anything. We were able to defend ourselves. And I brought back a bunch of stuff. So, with that, I think that'll be the end of the video. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out and keep living your best life.